Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price jumps 50% as more gamers turn to subscription. So Grae,
Are they though? Anyway, yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
So earlier this week, Xbox Game Pass basically split up their Game Pass into 3 tiers, right? You got the basic
no,
entry level one. Yeah,
it
go
was
ahead.
already split, but they just renamed it, so it's even more confusing.
Yeah,
So
they
yeah,
renamed it, but the thing is, they also increased the price, the ultimate by 50%. And in order
yeah.
for you to play Call of Duty Day One and Ubisoft Plus games, you have to pay $30 a month for that. So in your area, like I'm not sure how much it is for you. I know
Yeah,
that you made a video about it earlier this week. What are your
mhm.
thoughts on this? And do you think this is a good
Yeah,
move
that's
from Xbox?
yeah. I don't think so. I think it's a really shitty move. But yeah, for here in the Philippines, I don't know. Yeah, I think there's some people chat who's really also based in the Philippines. We only have officially, not considering buying Xbox credits on the retailers, just on official channels. We only have PC Game Pass, which I was even talking to Lost Tales about it, to Thomas Blackfire about it, like the day before they increased the price. Like, oh, we have Game Pass. It's only like $175, which is like $3 in US. So yeah, it's cheap. So it's but then the very next day they almost doubled. When I checked my account, they almost doubled it. So it's like $6 right now, or almost $6. Granted,
Mhm.
it's not a lot of money for sure, especially for you guys. But still, it's kind of. I don't see. I don't think it's justified given like the lineup there, and we don't get all the features of Ultimate, but like I can go into details how like you can bypass that and access some of the Ultimate features. But the
Mhm.
point is like I don't think it's good value to to keep staying subscribed to it. Even for us, even for me. Like I already told you before, right? I only subscribe when there's a game I want to play. Then I turn it off when I don't use it, because like yeah, I don't have the time. Like I there's a game that I bought on Steam or on console, so I'm not really gonna maximize the subscription and all that.
Mhm.
So I think it's much worse for you guys, because like yeah, um it's I mentioned this in my video. Like for me, the biggest challenge for subscriptions all the time is like, oh shit, I gotta maximize my subscription for the month. I gotta play some games. I gotta consume it so that I it me paying it is justified. So
Yeah.
you guys made it even harder for that to happen now that you increase the price. And I made like a comparison. So it's like imagine 2 months of Ultimate is the same price as getting Trails in the Sky permanently in your library. So it's like that's for me that's pretty insane. It's like it, like I saw the tweet of real life fake wizard about this. Like people wouldn't be mad if Xbox was delivering really good games, like a banger new Halo, a banger new Gears of War. Fable was actually good without ugly characters. You know, people wouldn't complain. It's like okay, it's justified. There's a lot of good games coming out from Xbox.
Mhm.
All you have from Xbox are either shitty games, DEI games, or both. That's why people are upset.
Yep.
So yeah, not looking good. It's like I even posted a tweet right in in the X. Like Sarah Bond says, "Oh, revenue is $5 billion," and I said revenue is not the same as profit. So it's either she's lying and they're actually incurring a net loss. She's just saying revenue so that she doesn't have to say how much the net proceeds are. Or
Mhm.
they're making a lot of money already even before the price increase. So this is just plain simply greed. So overall, like I don't see a good side to this at all. I don't see any like they try to spin. Oh, we're adding more points. You can get Fortnite points or whatever, but stuff that people don't care about, or it's like not a huge portion of your demographic cares about. So
Mhm.
yeah, I personally think what's happening right now is like Phil Spencer spent so much money acquiring Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda, and all those major AAA developers. And the people inside Microsoft aren't happy. It's like the people in the Microsoft Azure side, the people in the Microsoft Office side, the people in the Windows side. Imagine all those departments, they're making a shit ton of money for Microsoft. And then here comes Phil Spencer spending all that money and incurring so much losses. That's why they're kind of angry alongside the other shareholders. Hey, why is this guy losing so much money when everyone else is kind of like being pressured to make so much money? So this guy's got to start making money too. And that's why he's kind of he's forced to make these anti-consumer, pro-corporate profit decisions. So
Yeah.
what I see in the long term is like Xbox is gonna be so locked into a corner, like two walls squeezing in, and it's gonna, for me, they're gonna shut it down eventually. Knowing Microsoft, I think Microsoft's kind of like Google when it comes to shutting down projects, and I think like just a Thanos snap, Xbox can fizzle out in the within the next 5 years. That's what I would think. Just cut loss and focus on all your other divisions, just making them a shit ton of money. Like, they're a $4 trillion company for a reason. Because like all apart from Xbox, I think all their other divisions are making them a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. So how I basically feel about this is there are two sides to this, right? Let's say if you play a crap ton of Fortnite and you have a lot of time to play a lot of these games, and you share your account with like multiple people. If you don't play it, then like a bunch of your family members play it. For instance, let's say if you have like 3 kids, right? You have an account, you have 3 kids. They're all at that age where they all play video games, right? One of them is 8, one of them is 10, and one of them is 12, right? So they're differing by age. And then they play Fortnite, they play a bunch of these other games, and they like, oh dad, I've never played any of the Assassin's Creed games. I'm trying to basically be the devil's advocate here. I never played any of these Assassin's Creed old school games, like Black Flag or whatever, Valhalla, whatever it is, right? I want to go and play all of these games. Like they can, right? It makes sense. $30, I think, if you make use of it and you play it all the time, that you get your money's worth. I think people will still justify it, saying that they'll still play it is because it makes sense for them. For me, it probably won't, because when I bought my 3070 graphics card, it gave me a 1-year free Game Pass subscription when I bought it. I never installed it. I let it expire because I let it expire. I never even used it, right? I didn't care for it, right? So the same thing with like PlayStation Plus. I got the free PlayStation Plus, right, for 1 year when I bought like the PS5, right? It gave me a 1-year free subscription to that, right? But like, how much is that? Now here's the thing. Let's say you're talking about let's say Nintendo Switch Online service, right? Nintendo Switch Online is $20 a year.
Yeah, right.
That is nothing. And you get like a shit ton of like really good games. Now, and I do agree with what's it called again? Real Life Fake Wizard. If Xbox was and Microsoft was legit cranking out like legit AAA games all the time.
Yeah, bangers. Yeah.
Bangers, right? It's like, well, here's the thing. If I'm gonna play that game, like I know, like, oh, if you're already paying for Game Pass, oh, might as well. I'm playing this game, but I'm gonna take a break from this. I might as well go back into the back. Like, oh, I've never played this game before. You're already paying for it. Might as well go and play. But if you don't play it, it's a big waste of money for you, I would say. And the fact that it's already $20 and now there's a 50% price increase for to $30 now, it's a lot. I would say if you increase it by like maybe $4 to $5, I think it's probably more palpable for a lot of people. People are like, okay, I'll go ahead and pay a little bit more so I can get a couple extra stuff, with all the Ubisoft stuff, the backlog. Mm-hmm. But I would say a lot of people did not like it, and that's the reason why, like the day of when it was announced, they got their the website crashed for unsubscribing. Mm-hmm. It's and the video that came out with it got heavily ratioed, heavily ratioed, and this is on top of them already saying that we're going to increase the cost for Xbox Series S and X. No one's buying that. No one's buying those anymore. And not just that they also increased the cost for the ROG Ally. And now here's the thing. I know the ROG Ally, people's like, oh, you can pick it up. It's like a computer. For $1,000, might as well just buy a computer. You can do way more with a computer than you can with
Yep.
a on the go ROG
Handheld
Ally.
PC handheld. Yep.
Yeah, but so this is not just from business aim. So I would say that the gamers return to subscription. I don't think that's true, right? But like I said, if it's worth it to you, then it makes sense. But if it's not worth it to you, it's sort of like Netflix.
Which is it's such a tiny demographic where it's actually worth it, in my opinion. It's like
Yeah,
even if you like you went with the argument like what I have 3 kids, right? You're not gonna like if you're a responsible parent, you're not gonna let your kids play that many games for that long of a time, okay? Right?
yeah,
You're not gonna let them play like 7 days a week, like 12 hours a day. That's not gonna happen. And I think people like I think Microsoft's over like assuming like people consume games the same way that they do with movies and TV shows. At least for
mhm,
Netflix, like I know the recent controversy with all the woke stuff that they're putting in their movies and TV shows. I know that, but I'm talking about in a fundamental sense. Like you like let's say Netflix, like yeah, let's say Netflix also $30. For me, I the perception for me would be that's easier to recoup back. Cause like for me, like I feel like, okay, if I just like watch within a month, let's say 3 to 4 movies, I feel like I got my money's worth already. Unlike
mhm,
in like Game Pass, like let's say I played a long RPG. For example, like Outer Wilds 2 is coming out already in like later this month. So let's say I started playing Outer Wilds 2 through Game Pass and I only played like 3 to 4 hours within the month. Let's say I was so busy I only spent like 3 to 4.
mhm.
Then it's gonna ask me to pay again the next month. But oh shit, but I only played 3 to 4 hours of Outer Worlds 2. So I feel like I got ripped off or I didn't maximize it. Unlike in a TV show where you consume a movie in a few hours, then you feel like you got your money's worth. Because like compared to watching going to a cinema, you already got your money back. It's not the
Yeah,
same for gaming, where it's like games are a lot longer to consume and finish. And
yeah.
at the same
Like
time,
Expedition 33. It's on Game Pass, right? And that
yeah,
game is like if you just go through the main story casually, it's about like a 26 to 30 hour game,
yeah, right.
right?
Yeah. And also what I was gonna say. Uh I forgot. Wait. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you were talking about the Outer World stuff.
Yeah, Outer Worlds and something to do with wait, I forgot.
Okay,
um
why you think why you continue to think of that? Like, if you think about it, how much is Netflix right now for you at least?
for us, it's I think it's around the highest tier. I think it's around almost $10.
Okay, the
Yeah,
highest tier
right.
here in the US is $25.
Mhm.
Right, $25. You can do because they try to crack down on password sharing,
Yeah,
right? And if you want to upgrade to like 4K, because if you know you have a core 4K TV or whatever, it's like $25. And then you get like now they're adding in video games and stuff like that. So if you have that, like, and I agree with you. If you're like, let's say you're watching shows that suck. Let's say Netflix made shitty movies and shitty shows, right?
mhm,
There wasn't Stranger Things, Alice in Borderlands, K-pop Demon Hunters,
mhm.
Apothecary Diaries, like a bunch of K drama stuff, like a lot of that shit, and even anime is on there too. So like, there's a lot of really really good shit on Amazon. Like in the beginning, there wasn't a lot, right? Amazon typically went out and like, hey, we're gonna borrow your IP and put it on our show, right? Disney, Marvel back in the day, and then now they have their own shit. It's like, oh, we're Frankenstein from
Yeah,
freaking what's it called again? Guillermo del Toro's coming out really soon. It's like, holy shit, Guillermo del Toro that the Pan's Labyrinth. Oh, it's gonna be fucking
yeah,
great, right? So it's like that. Like now, like their shit
yeah,
is it makes sense for you to subscribe to in something like Netflix because their shit
yeah,
is good. Right now,
yeah.
here's the
And
thing. I'm not saying that all the shows are good because that like there is woke bullshit in there, right? But what I'm trying to say is like there are good shit in the bullshit. But yeah, go
and
ahead.
yeah, I remember now what I was gonna say. And the perception of backlog is different for gaming and movies. Because like for us gamers, the backlog, it's in Steam. Like we have a huge amount of games that we didn't play on Steam or that we bought on sale that we never touched yet. So there's also that to account for on top of subscribing to this, eat all you can games subscription. Unlike in
Yeah.
like our backlog for like let's say like example, you asked me, Grae, have you watched this movie? Have you watched that movie? And if I see it on Netflix, then I'll watch it. Then I'll get my subscriptions worth. It's not the same with Game Pass. Because like if there's a backlog game, chances are you own that game. Not because like it's in the backlog of the subscription service. It's because you own that game. So why would I subscribe if I can just play that backlog game in comparison to like to a backlog of a movie or a TV show, which is available through the subscription? You don't chances are you don't own the DVD or you don't or you didn't buy it digitally compared to a
Mm.
video game. So there's
Yeah.
also that too. There's also that
Yeah.
too.
So now but the thing is that like you go to this article here. This is from a video games chronicle that asks Xbox raises Game Pass prices. Former FTC chair says that its Warren Activision deal would harm gamers. So the thing is, they're trying to get Call of Duty on the most expensive version of it. I don't think a lot of people will. I think a lot of people will actually stick towards the middle one because that's more consumable, right? It's $15. So
Yep.
I think that's what people will go for. And the thing is, like, I already said in the beginning, like, this is not going to be a viable thing. But the thing is, I think Microsoft has been, I think they went a little bit too hard with digital, right? It's because they're like, oh, we are a service, not like our consoles suck. Our Xbox never made any fucking money. We are more of a service company and software company first, anyways. So,
that was
yeah,
the
go
thing
ahead.
in COVID, like software, like even before COVID, software as a service, software as a service is the future. So it's like, yeah, they went
Take
too
care,
hard.
Nagano.
Yeah, take care. The thing is, what do you call this? And what do you call I forgot again.
Oh, the software as a service
Yeah, and yeah, okay.
during
So
COVID.
yeah, I really think, back then, admittedly, I think it was a good. I perceived Phil buying all these companies a good thing. I thought it was for the better, but looking at it now, it's like, yeah, this guy, like they, even with the size of Microsoft, with the, with their resources, I don't think they have the manpower to properly manage all these developers at the same time. Like I think that's the biggest problem. Like had it been like Phil was able to manage all these companies they acquired, like Diablo 4 was really really good, or Elder Scrolls 6 is already out and it's much better than Skyrim. Like the narrative would be really really different right now.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, Game Pass is really worth it, despite we got Elder Scrolls 6 in there. Starfield was really good. Diablo 4, it would have been, the narrative would have been really different. And
Yep.
it's just that these acquired companies were, he didn't manage it properly. They're all DEI or shitty games, and yeah.
And then this is from
terrible.
Insider Gaming. Microsoft removes DLC discounts for Xbox Game Pass members. Updated. So there's an update here. Update. A Microsoft spokesperson has given Insider Gaming the following statement regarding DLC discounts for the Xbox Game Pass members. This is not specific to any one game and reflects all games and DLC purchases. Instead of a discount on the purchases, Ultimate and Premium subscribers will earn 10 to 5% respectively in points when purchasing select games and add-ons from the Game Pass library. Ultimate members continue to have a 20% discount on select games from the Game Pass library. On top of that, all reward members will earn points when shopping games and add-ons to the store, while premium and ultimate subscribers will earn even more, 2 times and 4 times respectively. So basically, they're trying to incentivize you. Hey, there are going to be discounts, but everything is changing. But
yeah,
this is some PC Gamer. Microsoft reportedly estimated that the Game Pass led to a 300 million in lost sales of Black Ops 6, with 82% copies sold being Game Pass less than PlayStation 5. Now, that makes sense. It's because, now that I have the ultimate version, why pay full price? Like sort of great, like what you do. Oh, I'm gonna subscribe to Game Pass for this 1 month, play this game, whether or not, if I like it or not, right? And Activision's new major game that's coming out is Black Ops 6. So incentivizing people to subscribe to your ultimate version for 60% off the game, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to lose out on a lot.
Yeah, they really overestimated like the amount of people they will reel in, because I think back then they were thinking, yeah, it's like example, like me, I play Call of Duty for the campaign, not I don't do competitive multiplayer. So it's like so the option for me now, it's like, instead of buying the $70 game to play a 6-hour campaign if I'm lucky, I'll just get it on. I'll just subscribe to Game Pass and finish the campaign. Then unsub for once I finish it, which I likely will. So there's
Mhm.
that option for me now, which is great. Sure, which is pro consumer. Yeah, you can make that argument. But the question is, are there really that many of me to offset the people had they just buy the game? I don't think so. It's like, imagine, like, there has to be like, for what every one person who buys a copy, there needs to be like 10 or 20 people instead to offset that, or to have a higher revenue just to subscribe
Mhm.
rather than buy the game. I don't
Yeah.
think so. They really overplayed their hand.
Yeah. But overall, I think this is it could be a double-edged sword for them. I think a lot of people will continue subscribing since they're already a part of that ecosystem. They
Mhm.
think it's worth it because they have a lot of people and they do have a lot of time. Let's say if you're a streamer, you stream almost every day, and you want to stream all of the stuff that you could potentially do on Game Pass, right? That might be a very, very good way for you to play all your games is using Game Pass. But I think for other people, for like someone like me, I'm not gonna have the time or the money to pay for this and think this is worth it, right?
Mm.
$30 a month is not a lot if you think about it, right? It's
Yeah,
it's it's not. It's very cheap. But uh I don't think it's gonna be worth it if I'm just gonna be playing one game and not beating it. Right? Since I
yeah,
only stream like
exactly.
several days a week and not I don't stream every day. I don't stream like for 8 hours, you know. Some people do it as a full-time job.
That's
I don't have that
yeah,
luxury to do that.
yeah, yeah. Like, that's why I never, like, I know there's a lot of JRPGs in Game Pass already, like Octopath Traveler. But the reason why I don't want to play those games via Game Pass is, like, chances are I won't be able to finish it within a month. And
Mhm.
you're telling me that I have to pay 2 to 3 months worth when I can just buy the game at full no, at the game at a massive discount on sale. So I might as well go for that route, right? and
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about a time limit. And yeah, we got a raid from Hypnotic, I believe.
Thanks for checking out this segment from the Project Eggroll podcast. Make sure to catch us live every Saturday at 7 p.m. Also, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you all there.